But when an AI messes up, our first instinct is to blame the model. But what if I told you the real problem often lies hidden in the data it was trained on? The real culprit is what was collected, what was left out, and how it was labeled. So, how do we fix this? Enter the datasheet for a dataset. Think of it like a nutrition label, but for data. This simple document tells you everything you need to know: what the data contains, why it was created, how it was collected, and most importantly, the risks that come with using it. A good datasheet answers the classic questions: who, what, when, where, why, and how. It also highlights what the dataset doesn't contain, its known weaknesses, and how it should be maintained. Why is this so important? First, datasheets prevent something called scope creep. That's when you use data for a purpose it was never intended for. They make your model evaluations more meaningful by clarifying exactly what your test data covers and what it misses. They also improve the consistency of your data labels by clearly documenting definitions and tricky edge cases. Plus, they help you avoid nasty surprises with privacy and legal compliance by stating upfront if sensitive data is included and how it's handled. Let's talk about bias. Bias in II is almost always a data problem. It comes from missing groups in your data, uneven sampling, or labels that reflect subjective human judgments. A datasheet forces you to confront these issues head-on, documenting any known skews or assumptions about representation before you even think about deploying your model. Datasheets are a key part of the responsible AI puzzle. They explain the data, which then allows model cards to explain the model, and system cards to explain the final application. It's a chain of transparency. If you can't be clear about your data, you can't be honest about your model's limitations. So, what makes a great datasheet? The most useful sections cover the dataset's purpose, its sources, the labeling process, its structure, privacy notes, bias analysis, known limitations, and a maintenance plan. But a datasheet is useless if you write it once and then forget it. The key is to keep it alive. Update it whenever the data changes. New sources, new fields, new labels. Keep it short, keep it honest, and keep it current. That's how we build trust and reduce those unwelcome AI surprises. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on building better AI.